Man, tonight's crazy. We're going one more time. Just say the public service announcement because we didn't save the other lives that occurred. So, public service announcement for tonight for ladies: secure your wigs. All right, this technology exists. For fellas, stop calling people unsolicited on Facebook Messenger. Okay, cut that out. You hear me?
Yes.
Woo!
Please stop with this public service announcement. Okay?
Right. This was. I'm trying to see videos, man. Because to me, the videos with the wigs don't be fun. People be pulling people's wigs off public or when they fall off. It's not funny. It's just like I know it's. We need to see someone.
Josh, Josh, your sound is still horrible. I'm sorry. Can can you guys hear him? Because I can barely hear him. Let me hear.
Hear me still?
It's like in and out. It's like you got it muffled on something. That's what it sounds like.
You know what? I'm gonna go get some headphones. I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right. Mitch.
I don't know why his sound is off. I don't know what's going on.
He's got Dollar General sound today. But so okay, so I really gotta get back to this. Okay.
Exactly. That's how crazy it was to me. That's how
Oh,
crazy it was to me.
all right. So how well did you know this female? I
So
mean,
we
like,
had went.
okay, so
Go ahead.
y'all went out on a few
So
dates,
we
but
went. No,
how
we
long
went
have
out.
you?
No, like so she came into my work one day. I helped her out. I stayed late because she was bad. So I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help because she was tough, and
Yeah.
it's Isaac. So I was like, why not? So we help, and then we go like after the first day we meet, we go have a drink, we hang out, we kick it. Um, then we don't talk for a while. Then I say, yo, I'm having a bad day. It's like I'm already out. It's like so I'm like, yo, let's meet at this brunch spot. So we went to go have brunch, whatever. Here's where it gets kind of messed up. So I was drinking before I got to the brunch. So by the time I got to the brunch where she was at, I was on a solid eight, like eight, and
Mm.
not even being loud or boisterous. It's like I should not be drinking anymore. But she was like, "Listen, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get ready. We're gonna go out and do some more stuff." The problem with
Yeah.
women, y'all take too long to get ready. So by the time I got home, I
It's a
got
fact.
comfortable, and the alcohol had got the best of me, and I had
Okay.
passed out. So she was super pissed and everything else. So I was like, yo, how can I make it up to you, so on and so forth. When she said a trip to Sephora, this is
Okay.
my thing.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't you I don't know when people became so bold.
Yeah.
I guess this is what I'll say. I guess men became more bold to ask for vagina up front, and women became more bold to ask for money up front. But if that's the case, let's just sell vagina and call it quits. Because I'm not finna be working and putting forth no effort. When it's just a quick, I don't the time is I don't have the time. Like
Okay.
I don't want to I don't want to like if that's what it's costing, that's what it, if the actual retail price of that vagina is a trip to Sephora, let's just say that so I can be in or out and be like, okay, trip to Sephora, give me some vagina, cool. Or it's not. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then the fact that you feel so inclined to ask my resources off for a trip, you want to go on. I don't even know how much stuff in Sephora costs, but you acting like it's just
Hey,
whatever.
it ain't cheap.
So
Okay.
just as carefree as you about to be with my pockets, I'm gonna be just as carefree with your fucking vagina. So that's how I felt about
It's
shit.
okay. Sephora is basically nothing but makeup perfume and facial care products, right?
I
So,
hate her already. Now I hate her again. Now I hate her.
so I mean, the simple fact that she presented that as a you can make it up to me by taking me to Sephora, that's automatic. Yeah, I would have blocked her as well. That's crazy.
Block.
That's
And what's crazy? This
that's
is hands
I'm using
down.
you. That's I'm using you level 3.
She's hands down the most beautiful woman I've ever talked to. Like I've ever talked to, not like kicked it with, talked to. And I had to block her because she's a gold digging heifer. But you know, and what pissed me off.
Wait. Okay. Let's pause here. Because you said it's one of the most beautiful. You said the most beautiful woman that you've ever.
She's tough. She was bad. Like
you don't think that was worth a trip to Sephora?
Looks?
No.
Looks alone?
No,
man.
No.
Yeah. You don't know what kind of came after that, though.
I don't care. I don't care.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Well, you know what? You brought up a good subject.
No.
Go ahead, y'all finish. I'm gonna ask you in a minute.
But what really killed me was the first time we met, she said she was practicing abstinence. And I thought about the stuff that I said, I had an epiphany online last week.
Okay.
Abstinence only comes from one of two places. Either it's a religious thing, it's something that you have to do with your faith, or it's a solution to an extreme problem that you've been having. So you either abstinent because you love Jesus so much, or you're a little bit of a hoe.
Hey, but you know what? I also thought of another thing, right? It could be there could be a third aspect to that, right? So a religious aspect, you're saying a solutionizing, and 3, I thought about the fact that it could be just another way for women to control how they hand out what they got, right? So I don't want to have sex with you, so I'm going to tell you I'm practicing abstinence. But
that's true. Dang, that's cold as hell. Hey, we didn't even consider that.
And you know what's crazy?
But I want to date you because I know you're going to treat me well. I'm just going to tell you that I'm abstinent.
So what's really crazy is like, and I imagine they would drop hints like, you know, if this happens, then maybe we can whatever. I'm like, so you just like you're holding a drug hostage that you like. You know what? Women are worse than any drug company I've ever seen in my entire life. Women will sell you an implied product based upon hope that you got to do all the stuff to get the drug that may or may not work. Like I'm good, G. Like I'll just
may not work.
Like you're blocked, and I appreciate you playing. You know, you beat me for brunch. Congratulations. But yeah, you see how I treat you the way I treat y'all. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
You sound terrible, but I'm rocking with it.
I still sound terrible?
Well,
no, you sound clear, but it sounds like your dog is chewing on the headphone cord.
Oh, my bad. That's your voice that sounds like that. Excuse me. That's just your voice.
What's up, Biggie Mo?
Hold on 1 second. Let me see something. What is he doing?
Doesn't it sound like his dog is
It sounds like someone shuffling cards on top of his cord.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Like somebody's in the background, dude.
Hey, this is what I want you to do. I want you to get some Samsung Buzz Pro or Pro 2. That'll take care of the problem that you're having.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So
go ahead.
So you were saying something about nice transition into what were you wanting to talk about?
Oh, so I heard something. It was a video where they were saying that the only people who choose partners based on looks are women. And at first I was like, that's crazy. But then I really thought about it, and I was like, that's actually kind of true. That's actually kind of true. Because I was like, as a man, I will choose a sexual partner off of looks, but I wouldn't choose a real partner off of looks.
Yeah.
Not at all. Never, right? And there's men that, you probably seen before that were men that are considered generally attractive with women that you feel like they could do better than, but it don't have nothing to do with how she looks. It has everything to do with either how she treats him, how she treats the kids, or morals, values, like interests. Anything other than looks is who his actual partner is. And they will even accept women who don't have jobs. They will accept women who don't have any career hopes and dreams. You know what I mean? Like, men are not, they don't have the checklist that women have. And women, and part of the women's checklist is definitely looks. And I don't know that that is necessarily true for men. When we're talking about a real life partner, I thought that was interesting.
I'm going to chime in here because I don't believe women don't actually sit back and be like, okay, I'm choosing, this is what I'm looking for in my partner. I feel like a lot of the times women they meet a guy and they're like, okay, this is it, right? For whatever reason, we have this thing, we meet a guy and we're not thinking long term. Like, I'm not talking about myself here now in this moment, but you meet a guy, you're not thinking long term. You're like, oh, he's cute. And the next thing you know, 2 years later, y'all are still together. I don't know how that happens. I don't know what that is, but it's not our fault. It's not our fault.
What?
Whose
say?
fault is it?
Yeah, whose fault is it? Okay, no, I know why you said that. You said that you're trying to get a rise, and I'm not going to let you do it. I'm not going to let you do it. I'm not going to let you do it. I think that men choose the women that they're with based upon the things that they find in common, the common ground. Like, if she's gorgeous, that's dope. But like, after a while, if she's just pretty and that's it, that's going to get really boring really fast because she's not always going to be pretty. So I think that women, when they're younger, they have all these checklists and everything else. But I think once 25 hits and like that first little reality kicks into 25, and then at 30, the second level of reality kicks. Then by 35, they I really got to get to where I'm trying to go to. So it's just levels of walls. I think with men, we just have our stuff. I mean, I look pretty much the same way I looked when I was 25. So I just, whatever.
And
but women, it's just a constant thing.
Yeah, essentially, Mitch, that's what I was saying, right?
No, that's not what you were saying at all. You said it's not your fault that you lost it.
No. Before that, I was saying, like, females, right? We're not out here, like, you guys search for a partner, right? When you meet females, you're like, okay, you're probably thinking, you're analyzing, okay, is she gonna be, you're not necessarily looking for, is she gonna be good for tonight? If you have that mindset of, oh, I'm looking for a partner, then you're going out and you're analyzing. If you see something you don't like, then you're moving on. You're not like, you're gonna try to figure out if it'll work based off this, and that. Females, they do that, right? He's cute, right? I don't really like how he was talking just then, but I'm gonna still try to see if it can work out. You know what I'm saying? Because people change, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. All I know is initially he was cute. We can work everything else out.
But y'all are, like you say, y'all are not looking for anything long term. You're only saying that because, yeah, but my point is, you're only saying something like that because you assume that it's not going to be long term. So you can just work whatever else out because he ain't going to be here but till Tuesday. So he's cute. He may say a bunch of stupid stuff, maybe an idiot, but it doesn't matter because he's going to be gone on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you're going to be gone on Tuesday. Maybe you're in Miami and you got to go home and go to work. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he's an idiot and he keeps spelling things wrong when he's texting you and all that stuff don't matter because you're going to be gone Tuesday. You know what I mean?
And I feel like you're supposed to be finding me. That's why I say it's not my fault. I feel like you're supposed to be finding me.
That's still okay.
Right? I'm not supposed to be finding you. You're supposed to be finding me. So find me. Right? I'm over here. I'm here.
Why don't I find you? I've been with
the Bible says,
he who findeth the woman.
What the Bible say?
What the Bible say?
What's the Bible say?
Hey, that's your headphones, Dom.
That is your headphones, Dom.
What the Bible say, Josh?
About what?
It's he who
about
findeth the wife findeth
finding
the
the
good
wife.
thing. Yeah, he who findeth the wife find a good thing. But they weren't talking about all
Yeah.
the stuff that comes with the bad wife, good wife, not a bad one. Two
Well,
totally
here
different
the
things.
question though, because I think she kind of alluded to another question. Dom, do you agree that for women, the older you get, the younger your suitors get? So like
Your suit.
as you become 30, 40 years old, suddenly your suitors are not 50, they're 20. You know what I mean? And it becomes more and more true the older you get.
That may be true for some people.
So it may not be true for you personally, because I already know about you personally.
Okay.
But I'm saying like your friend groups and all that.
That is what I've heard. Yes, that is absolutely what I've heard. And what people say, what females say is that it's not because they don't want someone older. It's just that because who wants them is not the older guy. It's the younger guy. Again,
Yeah, because
right?
men
You're
like
not
younger
finding
women.
me. You're not. I'm not
All right.
finding you. You're finding me. I'm like proving my point here. Thank you, Josh.
Oh, I don't know what. No, no.
But that's what that's saying, right? Because you ask a female, they say, "Why are you dating a young guy?" Well, I mean, the guys my age don't want me. That's any older female that I talk to, that young guys are all over them.
I think that's true. Because younger guys know older women are willing to do something nasty and disgusting because they don't care about the stuff that they don't care about. So that's why they try to get older women, because most older women, they'd probably be with the business. They don't got the younger chicks. They were like, I'm trying to find. Most older women are established. They have some things going for themselves. They're probably well into their careers. You
So
don't
you're
have
looking
to do
for the
anything.
same thing that younger women are looking for in a guy.
It's called equality. Y'all asked for it, we're giving it to you. So
No.
therefore, like, yeah.
I disagree with all of this.
Right.
I disagree with all of this.
I'm
Here's what I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's
Paying for dating.
what I
I'm
think.
still mad about that.
This is what I'm thinking. Because women who are older obviously are going with the younger dudes because the younger dudes are interested in them, because younger dudes value them, right? Younger dudes see that as a prize. If I can get this woman who's 10, 15 years older than me to go, that's crazy. You know what I mean? I should not be able to do that. So if I pull this off, that's a feather in my cap, right? A dude that's 50 to get a girl that's 40 to go is not, you didn't really, what did you do? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yay.
It's not that they're nobody in our age group is valuable, but it's not really, you're not really saying nothing by having done that. But I think the other portion is what you find is a couple of things with older women. As y'all get older, you start having husbands, right? Husbands.
Wait, when you
Oh,
say
that's cute.
y'all, were you talking about me?
I didn't say all. I didn't say all. I'm saying
younger.
y'all as a royal y'all. It ain't you specifically. The royal. You know what I mean? What are we doing? How long have we been doing this show?
I'm 22.
Getting spicy. It's getting spicy.
Okay, fair. Got it. You're 22.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, we talk about older women, whoever they may be.
Goody.
This is the royal you.
Whoever those older women are, wherever they may be.
Yeah.
Holy.
So the point is that older women start having husbands, right? So you have decided that you don't need a man because you got your son, and you basically make your son into not your partner in the sexual sense, obviously, but a partner who you do things with, go out with, hang out with. Your son, me and my son go and have dinner once a week, every week, and all this weird stuff that people do with their sons to make it so that they don't need a partner. Or they'll go out, and you see this now. Tell me you don't see this. Where women will go out and get ex-cons, okay? Men who cannot get a job because they have felonies and so on, right? And these are women who are established and well-to-do. And they'll go out and date an ex-con because this man needs her. He's homeless. He can't get a job, right? And so they take them in as somebody who's going to protect them while they provide and all of these things. But if he needs her, he can't leave. That's the whole point. If he needs her, he can't leave, right? And then, or they'll get these super young dudes, right? Who, obviously are not related to them, but they just happen to be young. But it's the same deal. They're established. These dudes are not. They're still trying to chase a bag, so to speak. And so these women are providing for them while they go out and chase these bags. And the women don't really need anything from them other than the thing that they need.
Need.
But they're happy to be, yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're happy
Yeah,
to be in
they
these
need.
situations with them because these men need them and so they won't leave, right? These men need them and so they won't leave. And so as you get older, it starts to become more about keeping these people around where you've been unsuccessful, obviously, into older years. All right? You keep them around because you purposely seek people who need you, right? But on the inverse of that, there's men, as we get older, right, we want to cut the nonsense out and we want to be married and established. And the ones that are wanting that kind of life are the younger women, right? Because these younger women are not seeking these dudes that need them and all this other stuff. Younger women want the fairy tale. They still want the fairy tale. And as you get older as a man, you want to cut the nonsense out and live the fairy tale. So that's where you end up with younger women because that's what they own, not the older women. Well, the older women, though, there's videos now with TikToks where older women are specifically soliciting people to be in their lives, to do what they need them to do and go away. You know what I mean? Like, that's a real thing right now. So I think it's just evidence to what I'm saying, that as women get older, less and less they want commitments and more they want men to be dependent on them. And as men get older, they're looking for the actual commitment and fairy tale.
That is insane, right?
I mean, I have a little bit of a different ideology
Go ahead.
behind this.
What do you think?
And it's complete. I just think that anytime I see like a 44-year-old woman with like a 23-year-old guy, I'm like, I get it. And I don't even get mad. I'm like, yeah, I get it. Like I get what's
Both sides.
I get the dynamic of what you're doing. Congrats to you, young lady. Congrats to you, sir. Because you don't probably got to pay for a pair of shoes the next 3-4 years. You probably gonna be set up. So the inverse to that is, I guess, younger dudes. I mean, older guys dating younger women. But there's also, I believe, an emotional component to that as well. I think that, I know we've argued about this point once or twice, whatever, but the younger women in some to most cases have dealt with less trauma or have dealt with less things. So they're more likely to be, I guess, a little bit more, for lack of a better term, graceful or easier to, the wrong term is deal with, but easy to make things work with, whether otherwise the women kind of older have more than likely has gone through some things that have left her kind of not damaged, but definitely scarred. So you have to overcome some of the things in her past, whereas with the younger woman, you don't have to overcome those certain things.
Yeah, like
That's another little thing. What happened?
I said, yeah, like kids.
Kids is whatever, cool, whatever. So I'm just saying, like, there's some things that the 23-year-old, she doesn't hate men or dislike men the way a 35-year-old woman who's been divorced, paying alimony or whatever. She doesn't have that distaste. The 23-year-old, like, just wanted to be happy, and that's a different thing. I'm not anti-kid. I just think that, everyone should have their particular, whatever. Sure.
That's a great point. That was a great point, actually.
Yeah.
Boom. Cool. That was yeah. So you know what? One of these examples of what I'm saying is Nicki Minaj. Y'all know who she's married to?
He can't even go within 150 feet of a school, can he?
That dude is a straight up ex-con, and is unemployed. And he just be there. He just be at the house.
I had no idea. Oh.
Yeah. Nicki Minaj is married to an ex-con, and like she married him when he got out, like as soon as he got out.
Oh. And
you wonder why somebody would do something like that. But then you hear this dynamic where he's 100% dependent on her. You know what I mean? And Nicki Minaj's attitude, has not been thought to be the best as far as entertainment industry is concerned. And so, I mean, to put herself in a dynamic where somebody cannot leave, probably be beneficial to her. You know what I mean? Because she dated somebody like Meek Mill, for example. Maybe Meek was like, look, I'm famous too. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was famous? Look at everybody getting hyped.
Because that be,
you know what I'm saying?
when that come on, that is a slap.
Exactly. Meek don't got to put up with that. But you get an ex-con who's homeless and you put him in $1 million mansion, you know what I mean? He gonna think twice. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be quiet when you say be quiet.
Shut up.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's interesting about that, the dynamic she wants a man, but doesn't want him to be a man. She wants him to be that's sick.
That's a good point. That's a good point, because what happens is when men get into these situations, yes, the woman has purposely chosen them, right, for the situation that they're in, because they obviously can't leave, but then they go in and complain about them not being men. He don't work. Yeah, all he do is sit at home. He don't do this, he don't do that. They don't respect him when he has an opinion about things. They don't respect his decisions about anything, because they don't have to, right? And so you have to be willing to be treated as less than a man and straight up disrespected to your face at times, because that's the dynamic.
I do have a question. I always hear, well, a real man would do this or a real man would do that. I never hear any real women shit to really do. Like, I don't really hear that. I don't know what the dichotomy is.
That's because you're not a woman. Your ear doesn't go to stuff like that. That's why you don't never hear it. All right.
But I constantly hear from women what men should be doing. So I'll be like, well, how would you know?
I constantly hear from men what women should be doing. So
I'm like, whatever you rocking with. But I'm just saying, like, are you not a real man? Like, today, I saw something today. A dude was like, yo, so if we out and about and a group of dudes disrespect you, what do you want me to do? The girl said, fight them. You want me to fight 5 grown men because you got disrespected. What happens if I die? She was like, well, you was a soldier. I said, I turned that shit off.
Okay,
this is the dumbest.
Okay, so if we walking down the street, are you going to put me on the inside of the sidewalk, or are you going to put me on the outside? What are you going to do?
Is it our first date? Why a car gotta pop the curb? I get killed, and it's our first date. Does that make sense?
Next.
Does that make sense?
Anyway, okay.
Does that make sense?
Oh my God!
Why I gotta die on our first day? I don't even know if I like you.
No, I'm walking next to the street. But you should know if a car hits me and I die, my mother and you are gonna have some strong words, because this was our first date. And I don't even know you. Especially if we didn't go Dutch. Like, that's crazy as hell. All right. Well,
All right.
You see, no, time out. You used to catch that? You see how dismissive she was? Like, well, that's the dice you played. That's the dice you rolled. Like, what is that?
You're the man. You're the man.
What is that?
All right.
What is that?
So,
okay, that's crazy. That is so crazy
so
to me. Go ahead.
And I really agree with this, what I seen, right? Because I'm so tired. I'm so tired of us having the, what women should be doing, what men should be doing, who's right, who's wrong, right? I've seen the post. It says, forget all them podcasts. Women need men and men need women. And I totally agree. You guys need us. And
But in what way?
And we
like, yeah, how so? Like, how so? How so? How so?
In any capacity, do you need a woman?
I'm gonna tell you.
All right.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Like, if the zombie apocalypse kicks off and it gets really bad out here, y'all are gonna need us before we need y'all. I'm telling you right now, because y'all lives will be different. Y'all lives will be different. You think it's rough out here now for y'all? Let things get like post-apocalyptic. You've seen all the movies. Women ain't living their best lives. There's no more brunches. All that's going out the window. It is some rough stuff out here for y'all. But whatever, but we need y'all for stuff. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Hi, Meech. How are you?
What's up, Meech?
What up, Meech?
I just I agree with Mitch on that point, where if stuff hits the fan and the dollar goes to crap, women are going to be in a tough spot.
Hey, stop putting parameters around what I said, right? You guys need us, and we need you.
Yeah, but you
the story.
never answered how. In what way do we need y'all?
In any capacity, at any point of your day, would you feel like you need a woman?
Need?
Yeah, need.
I don't know that I need a woman for anything.
No,
I'm trying to think of where I would need a woman.
So at this point in your life, would you be comfortable living the rest of your life without a woman? Like,
so my retort to that would be, I would not be comfortable living the rest of my life without a woman, but that doesn't mean I need her to live. That doesn't mean I would like her.
You would disagree.
I would disagree.
This is what I would say. I would meet you in the middle.
You would probably end up hating life and
How?
yeah, you would
They
probably
keep making.
hating life. Yeah.
You're making that up. You're making that up.
All right.
Because
Because here's the point. Like, okay, if you say that, yeah, you can say that, but then you gotta. What's the evidence for that? In what way? Where would I? At what point in my life? What area of my life would I end up hating because you're not there?
And if this isn't, if this isn't you, then that's not you. Because there's a lot of things that you guys present, and I say, well, that's just not me. So if you feel like this isn't you, then hey, you're one of those ones.
Hey, fellas in the chat, if you feel like you need a woman, like not just want, but you absolutely need a woman, please tell us in what capacity you feel like you need a woman. Meech said that we need women to have our babies, but I'm past the childbirth thing. I'm good on that. So if you're talking about me right now and the point in life that I'm at right now, I don't know that that's true for me.
Okay.
But so then what else? What else is there?
This is what I will say. I believe that the level of companionship between a man and woman can be something great. I believe that companionship, man and woman that has your best interest. I mean, someone that can see things before you see them, and vice versa. I was having a conversation with a woman about something. I was doing something. She was like, "You could have just done it that too." I was like, "I never thought of it that way." So maybe from that point, but from needing, physical. Go ahead.
Real quick, Chantel, I disagree. I could have sex by myself.
I'm a really a self-sufficient individual. Like I really am, and woman. However, who is this Brent Winter?
Oh,
I really am not. He better not be one of my followers.
Oh my God,
I'm
he's
gonna
a
go
cold
my
piece.
followers and
He's a
block
cold
him.
piece. He's a cold piece. Hey, and y'all think I'm rude. That's what I'm saying. There's always someone. There's always another guy.
I can say 100%. I feel like I need a man. Yeah, absolutely.
What do you need him for? What's the need?
I need that companionship, to be honest with you. I don't need just any man either. I need a man who is like a natural leader. There's just different parts of my life where I really don't. I feel a little bit disrespected here, Mitch. So you can stop laughing.
No, I'm just
trying to explain my.
It's Bryce's face that's got me going. Bryce's face to have me. My bad. Bryce's face to have because everything you're saying, we hear it so much, but it seems like when that man is presented, there's always a level of.
Okay, don't disrespect me while I'm explaining.
I'm not disrespecting you. Bryce's face caught me off guard. I'm sorry.
For example,
go ahead. Please continue.
Let me provide an example. In my life, I've experienced a lot of situations where I've had to step up to the plate and just make all the decisions, right? But I would prefer, and I feel like I need a man in my life to take that off my plate and be that for me. I don't want it to be a woman, so therefore I need a man. That's
I get you. Yeah.
All right.
I've seen that where women they post these memes where they say, me turning off my brain while my man gets us to wherever we are going on our vacation. And like the dude is like walking through the airport, making sure they get to the flight okay, and he got everybody's passport, you know what I'm saying, making sure he keeps it on his person so nobody loses their stuff. I get that. I mean, everybody wants a break from reality and just go off in their thoughts, and somebody else is taking care of it. That makes sense. I don't know if it's a need. You could do that on your own.
Okay, and for you to think that you can establish my needs is crazy. That's something that I feel like I need. Absolutely. Yeah. So
Okay. I'm not saying that you don't feel like you need that. I'm just saying that, if he were not there, would you not be able to get from New York to LA? I mean, I think you would figure it out.
Wait a
you're
minute.
speaking
I got it.
you're speaking very general terms. I'm speaking in order for me to live a fulfilling life that I see for myself, I need a man. That is what I'm
Okay.
saying. Yeah.
I can agree with you on that. I feel like I want to be married.
I'm not talking survival. I can't live without a man. I'm talking the life that you want and see for yourself. You need a man and a woman. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. That's not how I understood it. So
Okay, we got you. I like that because I think humans are social. You need social interaction, and it's better if you have that. You can have it with a bunch of people. But I'm under the assumption, I'm under the thought process and the ideology that it's better with that special person because you two can know something that nobody else knows, and it's good to have a person that you believe will have your back. And when things are good and when things are bad and when things are, up and down. I think that having a partner is absolutely necessary. I think survival is more of a strong word and need is a strong word. But it's a necessity in the sense that it makes you your person can make you indeed a better person. So that's where I'm coming at it with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Dom thought she had to come from me. I don't know why, but it's okay. And it was Josh's face that sent me somewhere special. I am sorry. That's gonna be on me. We all hate you, me. Jesus, we all hate you. We all hate you.
Anyway, and I get that part. Like I said, if I want to be married, then I would need a woman to do that. So I'll give you that.
Okay.
Hey, Mitchell, I got a question for you.
Sure, what's going on?
What if, hypothetically, boom, you got a girlfriend, right? And when you have this girlfriend, she went to work, whatever, she come home. And when she got home, y'all supposed to go somewhere. So you come and hop in the car with her because she's already in the car. She's like, yo, I'm outside, we gone. Boom, you go get in the car and the passenger seat is all the way back. What do you do with that information?
Okay. So if I know my girlfriend the way that I know her, she's probably evil on the inside. So she's doing that just to get my reaction.
Oh.
She's like, I probably had another nigga in here. I'm like, oh, that's love. I'm like, oh, so you just go, that's what we're doing today. All right. But because I'm giving my girlfriend credit. She wouldn't do that. Like even if she was cheating, she would know to have that seat pulled up. Like the moment I get in and I fall all the way back, I'm gonna look at her like, okay, is this a joke or do I have to commit a crime? Like, what do you? So what are the options here? Because this is funny. I laughed about it for 3 seconds. Then I thought about it, and your hair does look different than it did this morning. And now we're snowballing. So now murder is like, now I'm thinking prison. And I'm like, so it's a whole thing. But no, on a real serious tip, I think that, I would consider it to be a joke from the first part. Then because to me, I just don't, and it's not even a cocky thing. I just don't think that if my girl and I, we locked in that way, her cheating on me, and she could have gave a coworker a ride home from work, and then, I'm not gullible. I just don't think it's that deep. The problem with you, Joshua, is you immediately go high to the left with everything. You go from 0 to 10 with everything.
I would just say, I think I've been in that situation. And my advice is to, I don't know, have a good explanation. You know what I mean? Some that I could be like, okay. Because I'm going to take it up on the surface. I'm not going to think deeply into it. If that is what's going on. If y'all get in your car and the seat is all the way back and it's leaning all the way back, like somebody was laying in the seat, there's not a whole lot that you can tell me that's going to make sense. So, but maybe I'm wrong. I'll give you that space. Maybe I'm wrong.
If I'm cheating on you, it's not with nobody you got to drive around. So that's just crazy right there. So you can already...
You see why men don't trust women, Dom? You see what
See what I'm saying?
you just
That's why I go where I go.
That's why I do what I do.
Ain't nobody.
It
It ain't nobody I had to pick up from the drive-through. Like, fuck you.
Dom cheating on her man at the Embassy Suites. Like, she ain't playing
Embassy
around.
Suites?
Like, at the Embassy Suites. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Like,
You know who be in the chair? I'm gonna tell you right now. You know who be in the chairs?
The
Be the
work
work husbands.
work husband be in there. The work they are in there eating lunch together, talking crazy. Like,
Yeah,
you see,
yeah.
that's why.
Well, we were sitting in the parking lot at lunchtime for a long period of time. He decided to lean the seat back. So as much as I would not. I'll just be honest. I'm not gonna let it go. I'm not gonna let it go. So just have a good explanation, and we can move past it. Without that, we're gonna have an issue.
But my thing about you, Josh, I've seen you go through so much stuff with women. Like, I just don't. For me, I think the problem is I'm just not a problem. I just haven't dealt with it. All my girlfriends I've been with, like all 4 of them, we ended amicably. Everything was cool except for one. And if I ever see her in the streets again, all right.
What's going on, Keenan? Hey, Keenan.
But no, bro. Whatever you've been through, I am sorry. But if I get my girl car and the seats back, I'm gonna look at her stupid like, this looks a certain way. She's like, my bad, blah blah blah, and I'm gonna let it go. What pissed me off about this whole thing is that Dom was like, if I cheat, I would never. Dom, you can't say that, babe. You are the one we are leaning on for all the positive stuff. We don't cheat.
You
We don't do none of that.
You guys always ask for the other side, so I'm gonna give you the other side. Hey.
So you don't cheat. You don't none of that.
You don't do that. You don't condone it.
Yeah, you don't give dudes conversation. You don't do none of that.
You know what, Dom? That brings a good question.
Now I feel like you mocking me. Don't do that.
No, we dead serious. We dead serious.
Okay.
You are the light. You are the light. You are the freaking light. Damn it. The light, man.
I was thinking about this earlier too. I feel like what's really unforgivable for me, and I can affirm that this is true, is when you got a female coming to me as a woman. Like, that right there is really unforgivable for
like
me.
Saying woman to woman, I just needed to let you know something.
Yeah, because now
that
at this point is you cheat, but you are like now like you messy with it. Like you couldn't even keep that like over there. Like you didn't care enough to cover your tracks. Now you got old girl hit me up like, hey, your man is my man, and really,
yeah.
Okay, so that happens if and when the dude is doing more than just like, well, no, that can be doing.
Thank
that
you,
too.
Reese. Absolutely.
Oh, Reese, you want to get in here? Hold on.
Not
Reese.
not tonight. Not tonight.
Yeah.
Not Reese.
Yeah. Hold up.
Again, black men really don't be cheating. No one likes
What?
I'm being serious. Black men really don't be cheating.
Here's my thing is I just feel like, first of all, if I'm cheating, I'm getting my lick back. So I hope she contacts you woman to woman. I hope that happens. Because you're going to know, as soon as she hits you up, you're going to know what it is. You're going to be like, oh, man, he was dead ass.
You never cheat first. It's always back.
Always back.
Okay.
Always. Okay. So that's number one. But number two, I'm just saying, I agree with that point, though. If you're cheating and stuff, and, if there's, I'm talking about other guys, not me.
Not me.
If other guys are cheating, there's ways to do it where you're not being embarrassing and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, chill out.
It's also it would be the manner in which you deal with the other girl too. Like if you taking her out, if you treating her like your second wife or your second girlfriend, that's the man's fault. He's wrong for that. He's supposed to meet her at a Motel 4. And
not the 6. She don't even get the 6.
She gets the 4. She gets disrespected at the hotel, at the Motel 4, and that's it. That keeps her from mentally losing her mind. No. And don't be going and don't go dumb hard on it either, because that'll also mess up her mind. What you have to do is disrespect her a little bit, like, hey, I appreciate this, some side, whatever, and then you go home to your wife. But don't have her at Tiffany's and kicking it out to eat and just like this. Like,
you definitely better not have her at Tiffany's. Like, Are you crazy?
You see how you got mad at you. So here's what's crazy. She didn't care about the Motel 4. She didn't care about the Motel 4 part. She didn't
Whoa.
have the heifer at Tiffany's. You see how I'm saying? You got the heifer at Tiffany's. I know you didn't have that heifer at Tiffany's. Like,
That's like us, like, yo, don't have that dude playing my PlayStation.
Don't have that dude
You know what I'm
playing my PlayStation. Like, yo,
In the crib, and he playing my PlayStation.
You see what I'm saying?
Yo,
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's
if I
just
come
certain
home-
things. It's certain things you just don't do.
Wait
No
a minute.
gifts. Exactly.
I want my 2K.
No gifts. Like, I don't even want you to take her out to eat. That
Yo.
girl need to be hungry. She need to be hungry before and after you see her. The fuck? I don't
Yo,
care.
that's-
No. Tell her to eat. Tell her to eat before she come. You
I
understand?
can't get it no Burger King, no McDonald's.
No,
no
she
place.
need to eat before she leave the house. Tell her to make some ramen noodles. I ain't got nothing to do with it. No.
Yo,
Dang.
That's a meal that you should have spent on me. We supposed to be going out to eat. You spending that meal? No, that's why I draw. No, that's
you don't care. You don't care. I just beat the brakes off this chick at Motel 4. You care about the Burger King meal I just bought. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I get it.
Dang.
But no, that's real enough. If I ever came home and my PlayStation was on still and I know I left it off, and I'm like, wait a minute. How far, like this? I ain't this far in this game. Who been over
Right. I didn't even fight the last boss. How did I beat the last boss?
I did that. I'm finna kill you. Like that's what
Yo.
you go, if you ever go over a chick house and it's some HDMI 1 dude, just leave, my guy.
Yeah.
You ain't the only one. No woman has her TV on HDMI 1 or 2. Like
Yeah. I like to play Madden. Reese, I wish you would. Let somebody walk in your house. You already got Madden on.
I got a
Reese, let me tell you something.
I got a DVD player.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
All right.
See, you know what you do. You know what you do with Dom. You know what you do with Dom. You like, you must think I'm stupid. You must think I'm stupid. You must think I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That's what you think. So I'm stupid. You in there on HDMI 1? All right, G. But
Oh, Dom, I got a question. Oh, go ahead, Mitch. You got another point?
No, women do be cheating more than men, and they just don't get caught. And they be having like
Anyway.
dudes like.
Josh, what's your question? Anyway.
Yeah.
So you don't like that?
To his point, I will say women get caught a lot more than they think they do, but we just don't be
care.
saying nothing. It's not that I don't care. I'm not saying that. What happens is I'll catch you, but I don't have enough evidence to convict you. Or I'll catch you, but the evidence that I have, I can't let you know how I got it. Or I'll catch you, and I'll have enough evidence to convict you in my own mind, but I know if I ask you, you're just going to deny it. So what's the point? We're just going to go all around and around in a circle about how you didn't do what you obviously did.
Okay.
So,
Okay, Judge Dredd. Why do you have all these scenarios? Yeah,
Hey, 8.5 times out of 10, you don't even have to address it. It's going to come to the light. Like, that shit is so true when it say what's done in the dark comes to the light. 8.5 times out of 10, it really does.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to wait.
that's the thing.
It's going to come.
That'd be my problem, bro. I address everything. I don't let it wait. I don't let it fester. I don't need enough evidence. You've cheated in my mind, and that's all I need. So I'm going to holler at you. I'm going to get my lick back. I'll be back. Go get you some rest.
that lick back is crazy. Go get you some rest. I'll be home tomorrow. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, go get you some rest. Go get some sleep. You got work. I'm gonna be out, then I'm gonna be back.
That's crazy.
Shouldn't have did it. Play with somebody else. Here's the question: doesn't cheating hit different when you're in a situation where you could have cheated too and you just didn't?
That's crazy.
Oh, that's always.
Yeah.
So.
That joint hits different.
You're talking to Dom. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm just saying, you can like I live by the fact that you never tell somebody where else you could be because they can be somewhere else too. Do you not get that? Right?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
They can be somewhere else. Don't be out here telling your partner I could be because they could be too. Like, don't do that. Not go there.
Yeah. That's why that lick back is different, brother. Because that's what I say, man. Like, if I'm deciding to get a lick back, I want to make sure you know what happened. Because you need to know that this could have been going on. This could have been going on. I was being respectful, and you just chose not to. So let me help you understand something, sweetheart.
You don't go for friends. You don't go for the friends, do you?
When I lick back?
Yeah.
On a lick back, there's no rules. There is no rules.
I would.
Whoa.
say this, right? I will say that
Whoa.
the times that I've been cheated on, and I took the guy back, there was always in the back of my head, I always thought, well, if I cheat, it's whatever because he cheated. So, you know, even if I did or if I didn't, always in the back of my head, I'm like, well, I can, you know, I can talk to this, I can flirt a little bit. He did way more than that.
Just
So
you. That
Not
is fair.
true.
why can't I
That
do that? You know what I'm
just
saying?
not his homeboy. Not his homeboy. Just that messes up friendships. You get it. Not his homeboy. That's
Let me
all
tell
I'm
you
saying.
something. Play with somebody else. That's my advice. Play with somebody else that cares about that kind of stuff. Because I do not.
All right.
You play with my feelings, you're playing a dangerous game. Okay. So just be on the up and up, and we won't have any
He said
issues.
I would
so.
never. Yeah.
I would like if
Yeah.
my girl cheated on me. I wouldn't hit like her best friend. I hit the chick that she hates the most, like the one that she don't like. I'm like, yeah, that's the one. That's the one you
That's
go
not
for.
better.
Yeah,
That's not better.
I hate her. Like, yeah, I know why. That's crazy. But once again, we don't cheat out here. We don't condone cheating on any level.
We don't.
It's not cool. And if you're doing it, you're wrong.
Cut it out.
Reese,
That's a good question.
doing it, you're wrong.
Don, I heard there was a video where homegirl decided she's not friends with one of her bestest friends anymore because that friend had cheated on her boyfriend. And the girl was like, that's disloyalty. Disloyalty carries over everything. So just because you were disloyal to him and not me don't mean that you will not be disloyal to me. If you would do that to him for no reason, you would do it to me. And therefore, I don't want anything else to do with you. So what do you think about that? Disowning your best friend because she cheated on her man. How would you say?
Cap. That's cap.
That's what she said. But you think that's not a thing?
No.
But that's crazy, though, because she's kind of right.
Huh?
She's kind of right. In the sense that, I mean, if she would do that to her man for no reason, just because, on a whim, why wouldn't she betray you?
No.
You mean less to her than her man does.
I feel like you come across as, I would trust you as a friend, as a loyal friend, but you cheat. So there's an example right there that it it's not like a blanket statement.
I
Right?
thought you were talking literally about him.
I am talking
whoa.
about him.
Oh, wait, say that one more time? I missed it. Hold on, say it one more time.
I say you come across as a loyal, like I feel like if we were like the type of friends who hung out every day, like you come across as a loyal friend to me. And even though I don't know you that well, you come across as a loyal friend. However, you're a cheater, and that's fact.
A cheater? That's not true.
You're a cheater. Yes,
I'm a
you are.
cheater.
Even if you cheat back, that's still cheating. So you're a cheater, right?
I'm a cheater.
However, I'm pretty sure that you have relationships where you're very loyal.
But
your friendship.
I be telling the truth when I cheat back.
But you still cheat back, though. That's the point Dom is making. That's the point.
It's not dishonest, though.
It's disloyal.
It is.
Different word. All right, so
that.
that's proving the statement wrong right there. Like you have, and I believe people have different. People serve different purposes in their lives, right? Like everybody doesn't serve the same purpose, so you might get a different me. Than this person over here gets. Everybody's not the same. You might get a different me. A lot of people say, "Oh, I'm the same to everybody." I don't believe that.
It's not true.
No,
well,
right.
It depends.
You might get a different me than this person over here gets because you provide. You give me a different you than this person gets. So, what?
Okay, I'm sorry, but in my situation, if someone has to do something to me to make me do that to them, and so it's they say I. As a friend, we're going to be disloyal. That would mean that somebody would have to do something to me for that to even be a thing. I mean, that's different, ain't it? Because you got to do something to me first.
I think you're too concerned with the revenge part of everything. I think that if real talk, see how you give me the side eye right there, that means we're heading home. I think that if you're more concerned, like if you're anticipating the payback, listen, if your girl cheats on you, the fact that you get excited about the payback, then how deep was y'all like really in the first place? How about just don't cheat, period? Like listen, when we joke around a lot about men not cheating and everything else. I have done my best to be faithful to every single girlfriend that I've been with. Because I would imagine, Josh, you shut your freaking mouth. You shut your freaking mouth. I tried.
Sorry.
Yeah, I tried.
Bro, he's hold on. Wait, okay, wait. All right, I'm gonna do it. Hold on.
You keep your shut your mouth.
Yeah,
What I'm saying is you
that's
try.
true. What he just said. All of that's true.
You try. What I'm saying is this: is you seem to be more concerned about, if she does this, I'm doing that. That's what you seem to be living on, and that's really where you be at, though.
Yes, that's really where I be at.
Probably not a good thing,
I mean,
G.
It's childish. It's not childish for her to cheat on me, but it's childish for me to get her back. Guess what? Goo goo gaga out this motherfucker.
Hey,
I'll be the baby.
so my whole point is everybody doesn't get the same me.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Okay.
every relationship isn't the same. Okay. Like for example,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You were disloyal because somebody hurt you.
Yeah.
In this relationship, are you going to hurt this person even though they weren't disloyal? No, you're not. You're going to stay loyal to that person. They haven't shown you anything different. They haven't hurt you in any way.
Yeah,
but
that's
you
kind of
was disloyal to you. So
that's what I mean. So even as a friend, you would have to know that. So take this person, for example, right? She felt like she needed to stop being friends with this friend because what she did to her man was unwarranted. The dude didn't do nothing. She just decided on her own she's just going to cheat. So she felt like that's disloyal, and it didn't take anything for her to do that to somebody that she claims to love. So I don't want to be associated with somebody like that because she could do that to me on a whim. But me, that's totally different. Like you have to do something to me first. It's not the case that I would just do it on a whim. You know what I mean? I would be loyal to whoever without any warrant to be disloyal.
I was calling Cap because I think she's just seeking attention. I don't think.
Yeah, and then homegirl in the chat said that she thinks that homegirl had slept with her boyfriend and is like taking the boyfriend's side because she had slept with him.
Probably.
Oh, that could be true. You know, and I don't have any evidence against that. So
That's crazy.
Is that? No, hey,
That's crazy.
it is what it is. I just thought it was interesting for her to say that because I thought, I mean, it's kind of there is a point there.
I also
There's different levels to loyalty, though. There's different levels of loyalty. There's friendship loyalty, then there's brotherhood, then there's relationships. There's different things, but I don't know. Like Bryce, if you cheated on a girl, I wouldn't be like we ain't cool, and I would be like, hey, that's crazy. Probably shouldn't do that.
Crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You're dumb.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I like that's crazy. That's crazy. You probably can do that again. But I still love you. I still love you, G. I'm like, like that's crazy.
I can't breathe. Wait, you said, hey, that's
crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, hey, you know what I mean?
That's it. That's as much as you get, sweetheart.
The thing is,
hey,
Josh and I have seen each other like, listen, what I'm about to do right now, listen, you can either look away or you can be a part of it. So I'd be like, I'm no one's judge. My thing is I just expect people to be the way that they're gonna be. I'm not here to I can't put you in heaven and hell. All I'm saying is just don't violate too much. No one is perfect.
All you saying is that's crazy.
That's crazy. So ladies, you need to know that. Like ladies, when it's a dude and he with his homeboy and he see his homeboy do something foul to you behind your back, that's as much love as you're gonna get. That's crazy.
Like, it ain't she deserved better because I don't know y'all relationship.
I seen this with my own eyes. Someone I was talking to, he told his friend to if so and so called, and this he wasn't talking about me, it was a past relationship, but he was like, if so and so called, tell her I was with you this weekend. I was like, wow.
I mean, that's crazy.
That's crazy as hell. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And wow. I ain't never
That's
had.
why. That's
Yeah.
why. Like any girl I'm with, they got an iPhone. Like, let's share our location. Let's not. Let's not.
Let's go ahead and let's not.
Let's not. Let's not. Because I'm
Yeah.
not cheating, but I may not be where I say I'm at. If I say I'm here, you looking at like I'm at a Dave and Buster's, or I'm at somewhere else.
I always share my location because I ain't got.
That's because you're a woman and you're faithful. We're not being unfaithful. I'm just not at the library like I fucking told you. I'm in Dave and Buster's enjoying the game or something like that. Or I'm at Pottery Barn or wherever the hell you want me to be. Like I'm busy. No,
I'm busy and I don't want you to bother me.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if I feel the same way about the location thing, but I get what he's saying.
That's why men gotta lie. Where were you? Shit. Like just.
Dom, you got a question for men? Something that you want to know about men?
No.
Sorry, Dom.
Oh, I got a question.
No. I hate both.
I hate both of y'all. How much input should your male partner have on what you wear? How much input is he allowed to have before you think it's too much?
Let's say
as much as he wants. I'm aware of it.
We have talked about this because I was like, Dom, I know you walked out the house in some dumb shorts going somewhere like you trying to go put some pants on. Like, what is wrong with you?
Hey, and I've been saved by the blood of Jesus. And
there you go.
And
have you now? Have you now?
When I say that, I mean that I've been checked.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
my thing is, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you up. The thing was, the reason why I brought it up is because I was having a conversation with a female who said that he should have no say. Like, men should have no say in what their women wear. And that's sexist and misogynist and controlling and blah, 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 blah. Okay. And so my question is not, so one thing is, he will say what he wants to say. He just is, you know what I mean? But how much should he say? How much should he be allowed to say? Vice, how much he will say. You know what I mean? And so I thought that was an interesting dynamic between the should and the actual. How much should he be allowed to say? So you say he should be allowed to say as much as he wants to say, and I think that's interesting too. All right.
That's what
that's what it is, ladies.
I personally want my man to care about what I'm wearing. I really do. Like I want you to be that invested into what I got on. I want you to I want you to examine what the fuck I got on before I step out the house, right? I want you to care about who's about to be looking at me, if anybody, and how this is gonna make me look. Because essentially I represent you, so I want you to care.
So why put the shorts on in the first place? You knew you was wrong. Did you want me to check you on the dress or
dudes don't care.
Not even, like some people really don't care. When I was younger, I wore some stuff, and even up until recently, I wore some stuff, right? So a lot of people really don't care. Like a lot of people like the shit. Like they're like, oh yeah, like my girl, look how she look up in this. Yeah, hell yeah, you can look, but you can't touch. People like that. But
all right, these niggas out here bold.
Hey, I got a question then, Dom. If that's true, then how much say should he be allowed to have about what you post on social media, even with your businesses and such?
Yeah.
Look at the mood change. Look at the mood change.
You know what I'm saying?
It's more important to me than your clothing.
Oh, that was by design. I did that on purpose. No, as definitely equal say. I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you that personally, me as a woman to my man. I'm gonna give you the right to say and have as much input as you want to have, right? Boundaries, right?
Yes.
I'm choosing to be with you. So therefore, if you're saying that this is okay and this is what you don't like and this is what you're not going to accept, then I either what I got to do? I either got to get in line or I got to go on about my business.
I'll tell you what, Dom got the formula, ladies. Ladies, if you're listening, Dom got the formula. That is the key. That's the way to success.
I got a dumb question. Dom, is your man allowed to run errands after he gets a haircut?
I mean, you just need to come see me first so I can see.
I'm gonna go run these errands right quick.
No,
Wait, what's your hair? Let's go.
come by the house first so I can see you. And then,
Yeah.
No,
How much time do we have left, y'all?
Oh no, Dom. He comes home, showers, puts on a t-shirt, some sweats, some forces. Like, I'm gonna go to Target right quick. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do all that.
okay. Let me put my shoes on. Let me put my shoes on.
Why do you need to
go?
Why do you need to go? Why do you need to go?
You running a Target. Ain't nothing at Target but females. The only people at Target.
Oh, there's body wash. There's my body wash.
I got it.
Wallet.
I got your body wash last week. You don't need no body wash.
You know what I knew Dom was. You know why? You know when I fell in love with Dom? Remember this board game I got in the house? I said, "Who's this?" I'm throwing that away. I said, "My ex got me." I said, "I'm throwing that away." I said, "Why?" Like, who you playing games with? What's this? I'm like, never mind. Man. Throw it away. Never mind.
Yeah. All of these things. That's the formula, though. To me, is like you said, boundaries, man.
Boundaries.
You're not going to respect my boundaries because you feel like you don't have to. Because if you do, then that means that you're giving into misogyny or you're giving into being controlled or anything like that. And we don't need to be together. All right. I mean, I've heard all I need to hear.
If my girl be like, don't talk to her, I'd be like, there's probably a reason why I shouldn't be talking to her. Like, I may not see it, but my girl may see it. So I'd be like, I gotta stop. Like, don't talk to that heifer no more. I'm like, what do you mean? Don't talk to her anymore. I'd be like, all right. So it ain't that deep.
I used to didn't get it when guys try to give you game, like, you can't, like, don't, like, just try to sprinkle that little bit of, you need to watch out for this. But I appreciate that now. I appreciate that shit because y'all be right. Y'all really do be right.
I tell you what, we be seeing it though, like, it's just like women where you can understand the nuances of why a woman did a thing that we can't see.
Yeah.
And I respect the same thing.
Yeah. Sometimes men can't see it. Men can't say, like, she's just being nice. You being hella. What's wrong with you? She's not being nice, Isaac. I'm like, oh, I thought she was. My mistake.
I was trying to explain to a friend, story time. Recently a guy who's in a relationship, a female reached out to him, and they were doing a little harmless flirting, but she was like, really, he told her, like, he's like, hey, I got a girl, and she was like actively trying to like ruin their relationship because she thought that, like, once he was done with female, he was gonna come to her. And he was like, I was trying to explain to him, I was like, yeah, females fucking think like that. He was like, that don't make sense. I was like, well, it's a fucking thing. There are people out here who want to break you up because they think that you're gonna be so lonely and miserable that you will flock to them. And he was like, that doesn't make sense. I'm like, well, yeah.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I don't know why he thinks that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, she's wanting to destroy everything. She wants you to destroy everything.
Right.
Yeah.
What the hell who's on my phone? What's this late? I get a text message. I got a text message at 10:30. That's not a good thing. I'm trying to be on the right side of everything over here. I tell you that
I'm trying to follow my Lord and Savior.
I ain't checked my phone. It's over there, and I'm with y'all right.
Who is that?
What happened?
Who is
I can't hear. So,
I can't hear you. There's something about it's your audio. Your audio all of a sudden went out.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I know me and Diamond together. I don't know why the hell I got nervous. Who was that? Shit. What?
Right. Whoa.
What's going on? What?
That I actually can explain.
That I can't explain. I knew her from the third grade. Crazy story. Thought she was dead. She came back. What happened? Yeah, so.
You know what?
So, guys,
it's funny. I saw a video where a dude and a female, I guess, were together, and he proposed to her from prison. He's still locked up in prison. Okay, he proposed to her. She said yes. Somehow, some way, she got a ring. I'm assuming that he bought it for her somehow, some way. Okay, it was a big fat ring. I mean, talking probably at least 2 carats. Okay, so. And then she had an engagement party where she had him on Instagram Live, Facebook Live, and she's walking around the party with him as she's got a whole, all friends and family are there. The place is decorated out. She's got the camera with the spins around her thing going, and she's holding it up while the camera spins around her so they could be together and the thing. And I'm like, I mean, I just wonder what it would take for a woman to feel like that's okay. Like that's the thing to do. But he might have been big time while he was on the
I
outside.
was about to say, everybody got a price.
Well, John, when you say like, I feel really bad when you say like what am I worth? What am I like?
Everybody got a price. That ring, ain't no telling how much that ring was worth. Ain't no telling how much it's worth.
According to what Reese told me 2 weeks ago, I'm worth about 2 drinks at the bar, and someone telling me my eyes are pretty. That pissed me off. I was like, who are you talking to?
That's
like,
all you get.
Get him drunk. That's all you get. She's like, no, give him 2 drinks. Something his eye. Like, I'm telling you right now, I don't like it.
Well,
that's crazy.
But it's the truth. The problem with that is you're down if that were to happen.
You're a piece of garbage. What you say? Isaac's going. Isaac's going. Like, I am not. I ain't going. It's over, G.
Ladies, if you're in the chat, just know and understand that Isaac is a tart. Okay, he's a Jezebel. He's got the Jezebel spirit.
do not. I do not. Over, sir. We're on the straight and narrow. You know what I mean?
Isaac will toot it up, ladies. So just
Isaac will toot it up.
What?
Isaac will toot it up. Jesus.
Drake. Take it to.
If you're looking for a good time, call this number. Like, Jesus. Just putting them out in the streets.
Here you go. Give my man some mimosas, yo. He out. So that's good.
True,
I got a question.
Well,
I got a question.
Oh, Dom got a question. Go for it.
Here we go. She said, you know it's not good.
So let's say you quote unquote found your soulmate, right? Like this is your soulmate. Like you really be like, man, this is it. And then like they come out with some crazy kink, like they want you to lock them in the basement and not feed them for 2 days, and then come pee on their face every week. They want you to do it once a week.
Wow, that got really dark.
Yeah, I don't know if I like any of this. We're gonna get banned. We just got 5 weeks to get banned.
I mean, would you be able to live with that? That's just everything else is like perfect. You're like, man, this person is like awesome, but they want me to shit on their face every week. Like, what?
I can't.
I'm gonna go with no on that.
Yeah,
I go with no.
I can't.
I'm gonna go with no. Hey, you know what? Honestly, if you're saying that it's my soulmate, it would make me believe that is not my soulmate.
I knew you were going to say that. That's why I phrased it by saying everything else is perfect.
What's crazy?
I wouldn't even do that.
I was cool with locking her in the basement for a couple of days. I was like,
that's the thing, yeah.
I was cool with the basement. I was like, I'll lock you down there for a couple of days. Yeah, shit. All right, I'll give me 2 days of peace and quiet. 2 days of peace and quiet. I'll lock you down there. Yeah, I
that's
48 hours of
time.
silence.
I can get my 2K player up, probably a couple levels.
I get it. If you want, I'll come down there and smack you around a little bit if you're into that.
Yeah,
like,
if you need it.
If that's what you're into.
Yeah.
I'll smack you around for 2 days in the cellar. I mean, whatever. But
that'd be the thing, man. You got to match kinks, man.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
So that was my whole point. Extreme kinks. Would you be able to deal with extreme kinks?
I think
everything
in a relationship with a person where y'all match kinks is so much better, man. Like that relationship is just so much better than any other relationship you could be in. You know what I mean? Once you match them joints and you can take it to another level that only you two understand, I mean, that's a level of closeness you're just not going to have with everybody else.
I've already
So
decided the one kink that I know for a fact I wouldn't be able to deal with, and that's gay sex. Like I can't do that.
Jay said,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We allies though, y'all.
yeah,
One time for the
struggle.
struggle. We allies still. You know what I
don't
mean?
know.
Everybody got their thing that they into, but
I don't know
yeah.
what you just put into the universe, Joshua, but I got two. What you doing text messages back to back. Like, you up, what you doing?
See?
And I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I just want to.
Yeah, here you go, ladies. Just keep trying. Here you go.
Who is
I just
that?
want to.
Who is that?
She's a couple of these two chicks I met, but it's not important. I want a girlfriend. I want to be faithful. I want to be happy.
Nah.
I really
Listen,
don't think you want a girlfriend because you barely even want to walk on the outside on the sidewalk. So I don't think really.
it's our first date, dog. Give me some credit.
No.
Okay. That's fair.
I will not. Will not give you credit, sir.
No, man. I do, man. You be joking around a lot, but a girlfriend would be dope, man. Someone to bounce ideas off of and have conversation with and have some meaning to them and in-house vagina. I can think of several reasons why it'd be dope to have a girlfriend. There's some drawbacks, though. Touching my PlayStation.
Drawbacks.
Can I play? No.
Oh, I got a question. This is a good question. What's the rules for women and Mitchell for men? What's the rules on men crying?
Sporting events, the Grand Canyon, the loss of a loved one. Go.
That's a good list, yo. He said sporting events, the Grand Canyon, and someone dying. That is
The
it.
loss of a loved
Men.
one. That's it. That was the only time I want you crying, G. Like,
Okay, so the I'll just tell you the motivation for the question was I seen a video where homegirl had gotten her lick back, right? She said the caption was her boy had cheated several times and getting caught, and she finally got her lick back, and so she was actively telling the dude that she had gotten her lick back, and the dude was sobbing, slobbing, nose running, crying, like uncontrollably crying, like bruh. I'm like, yo, that is unacceptable.
it's unacceptable. Because you did that to yourself.
Unacceptable.
You did that
The
to
thing
yourself.
is, I can see him even crying, but like, so that was my thought was like, what's the rules? Like, how much crying is okay, and in what situation is that much crying acceptable?
I've only ever seen guys cry from the loss of. That's literally it. I've never seen, pretty much never seen a guy cry who I'm dating. Outside of that,
Keenan said, I don't know about that. It depends on the situation. I feel like, I mean, if he cry how he cry. That's like saying people can only sneeze a certain type of way. Like, oh, I sneeze how I sneeze. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What are
you
you
need to go
crying
home. Do you need
Yeah.
to go home and cry?
Yeah.
Like, don't
and
do
cry?
that. Like,
And you're crying
there's
because
been
she cheated back?
times
That's
where
crazy.
there's been times where I've been really upset at work, but that don't mean I'm about to burst out in fucking tears. I'm gonna go the fuck home and then I'll cry. Come on.
okay, so that's the thing. What's the man? What's the level? What's the level he's allowed to cry at?
Like, I think that if your girl cheat on you, if she cheat back, then you just gotta take that on the
Yeah.
chin. Like, y'all should not
No
be
crying
y'all
at
should not be together anyway, because the likelihood of both one of y'all cheating again is high.
High.
So I would just chill. Also, like, man, oh shit.
Is it ever okay to cry like a lot? For a man to cry like a lot. Now he ain't got to be like kafua and you know what I'm saying? But like, if he's crying a lot, what's the situation where you could cry a lot as a
Like you have a condition.
man?
You have a condition where you're like overly sensitive or something like that.
And they had a word.
You gotta be
people like
medical.
that. They got a word people like that. They call them bitches. So they're crying a bitch all the time. You crying for
There's a,
push-ups or something. Like, we're
it's
crying.
like it's like a sickness where you need antibiotics.
Yes.
Or,
Funny, because that's kind of, I mean, it's funny, but it's kind of true. Like, I can't think of a good situation where it's okay to like cry. Like, I mean, loss of a child, I can see that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
loved one.
Yeah.
Cowboys win the Super Bowl. I'm crying. You can't. If Cowboys win the Super Bowl, I am crying. I'm like, you know, wait.
You should.
All them people
You
that
should
told me that I
cry.
didn't believe in this shit. All the shit I had to take. Like, I'm crying. Like, I will cry. And I'll probably be out of my mind drunk too. So I'll cry out. I'll call my mom, blame her for all my problems. Then I'll cry. I'll probably I'll call my ex and hey, you told me when the Super Bowl won, we get back together. Look here, here I am.
So the Cowboys won. We together now. Oh no, man, that's crazy. What if the plane is crashing and y'all own it?
Okay.
It ain't crashed yet, but it's crashing. Could you cry then?
Yeah.
I still feel like,
You know how mad
like it's unacceptable.
No,
I still feel like it's unacceptable.
no.
You got time to cry? You got time to sniffle? You better get a drink in your hand. Like, this is it for you, baby. This is it.
Do you think Kobe Bryant was crying?
No.
Kobe
I don't
Bryant?
think Kobe was
Nah,
crying.
he a dude, man. He's the mamba. Mamas don't cry.
I've never seen Joshua cry. I don't think he's ever seen me. I don't know if he's ever seen me cry. No. And I've been mad as hell, never cried. I think JR saw me cry, but that was on some other stuff.
That was different.
Josh be crying for real.
I know. Is that right? I be crying.
Hey, don't be coming. Don't
The
be
real,
coming
y'all.
Don't be coming to my man, though, chick.
I can tell. You put on a good
Do I
song.
come up with somebody that cries? That's interesting.
You put on a good song, you be crying.
Put on some Billie Eilish.
The right gospel song. Come on, you finish, Jack. The right gospel.
In worship, I get in praise, and then I start crying. Yo, that's happened. We don't talk about religion on here, but that's the thing, man. You hit that good religious song, you going through something, it'll happen, Bucko. It'll come up at you.
Girl said she leaving her bartender job, cannot come over. No.
I'm sorry, she's leaving what now?
Listen, I met a bartender
I thought
2 weeks ago. She's not coming over. It's gonna be fine. Things are gonna be fine.
She said she leaving.
No.
Or she about to come over.
She said she come over. I haven't hit her back yet.
Oh.
I'm telling Bonnie Love.
Hey, you watch your fucking mouth. You watch your mouth. Bonnie Love ain't been responding to my DMs. She like she better than me, and I don't like it. That's why I ain't got it over here, because I'm trying to be respectful in my relationship. Long distance is a bitch. Right now. This is a bitch.
That's funny.
I'm better than that. Gee, I'm not 20. I'm 37 years old. Well, I look like I'm coming over. No.
Feel like
I don't feel like it tonight. I don't feel like it tonight.
Right? I'm just feeling really vulnerable tonight. It's a full moon.
What is it? Gemini's and Taurus or some shit or whatever they be saying. Whatever they be talking
It's
about.
a lunar solstice.
Yeah, I don't know. Like you ain't gonna come over here and fuck on me because you hate your dad. Yes, that's what you want to do. You're gonna come over here and fuck on me because you hate your dad. I'm not letting you do it. I'm not gonna be your release. No.
You need to call that man and reconcile.
You coming over here and try to pile drive fuck me? That's not gonna help your situation. I want you to know. Well,
that's funny.
I'm gonna get out of here, guys.
Yeah.
Got some stuff to do.
Yeah. Look.
I got some stuff to do.
What you gotta do? Clean up.
I go get in 2 minutes.
You gotta go clean up.
No, man, my room is straight. The kitchen's clean. The bathroom's tidy. That's not what's important right now. What?
Feels like that you would do that if you're gonna have company.
But it's already done. It's already done.
So you don't
expect this at all.
Oh, okay. So you just.
This isn't about me. I'm naturally tidy. I'm naturally clean. This has nothing to do with what happened.
All you gotta do is answer the door.
What door is this? What are we talking about? The door of my heart. Open to a girlfriend? Yeah. That works.
Yeah, open the door for somebody who's gonna tell me about a man named Jesus.
That's it for me, G.
Have a good night.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a blessed evening.
Hey, okay. Okay, real quick before we go. Hey, ladies and gentlemen that are still here with us, we're gonna change the format of the show a little bit, where we're gonna make it so that when we go live, if we don't have any technical difficulties, barring those, when we go live, as you all join the show, first come, first serve, we're going to have a fourth person on here. So whoever's up first is going to get the invites. And y'all can jump in here and be our fourth person for the duration of the show if you would so choose to be. So please, 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 next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, tune in. And if you would like to be on the show, tune in as soon as we go live. Like I said, first folks that are joining the show will be the ones that are invited. So please, please, please do that. Okay? Check out the reels that we put up. We're going to put some snippets up there. Please go like the Facebook channel. Let me tell you what your problem is on Facebook. And also let me tell you what your problem is on YouTube. Once we get 500 subscribers on YouTube, we'll be able to go live on YouTube as well. So support the channel. Thank y'all for coming out. Go back and watch the show if you're joining late and see what got said.
I gotta
appreciate the support.
I gotta go shower.
Hey, what? Oh, because why though?
Who gets in the bed with a dirty body? That's silly.
Outside. I can't get in bed with that outside though. Anyway, hey, thank y'all for coming out. We're gonna go ahead and end the show. Go back and check the show if you joined late.
What is with you and the white women? What's with you and the white women?
I don't know what you're talking about. Love y'all.
Oh,
okay, bye. We're going to end the show right here.